Mother Duck patiently waited for her eggs to hatch. When the time came, the ducklings started to hatch from their eggs. However, the last and largest egg just wouldn't crack. Finally, the white shell of the egg cracked open. The little duckling inside, which was more gray and different from the others, began to emerge. Mother Duck looked at the newborn with affection and said, "I hope you change." As time passed, the duckling's color remained gray, and all the animals in the coop made fun of him, calling him Ugly Duckling. The poor duckling was so unhappy that he eventually decided to go far away. He walked all day, and when night fell, he was very tired. He took a break. Hunger on one side, fear on the other. But he decided to fall into a deep sleep because there was nothing else he could do. The next morning, he woke up to the sound of water. He realized he had spent the night by a small lake where wild ducks were having fun. He was preparing to introduce himself to his noisy friends when suddenly he startled at the sound of a gunshot and quickly ran away. It wasn't long before the little duck found himself on a farm. The owner of the farm, an old woman, fed him. She allowed him to sleep by the fire. But the little duckling left there in the hope of finding a lake. For days, he continued his journey in search of a lake. Eventually, he reached the shore of a lake. In the meantime, he was learning to live alone. By the shore of this lake, the duckling was growing day by day, and without realizing it, his appearance was changing. Whenever he saw passing swans, he sighed at their noble posture and beautiful appearances. In the spring, a flock of swans came to nest by the lake. One of the swans approached to meet the ugly duckling. But he found himself too ugly and rough to make friends with these graceful birds. Suddenly, he saw his reflection in the water. "What's this?" He realized that he had turned into a beautiful swan himself. He joined the flock of swans and lived happily ever after.